Hey guys, SpinoDude here, and today we are going to be taking a look at a brand new 2017 Papo figure. So let's have our co-host Marvin bring it out. Thank you, Marvin. So today guys, we are going to be taking a look at this. It is the brand new 2017 Papo Polacanthus. I ordered this guy from everythingdinosaur.com. They offer fantastic service and very fast shipping, so make sure you check them out. They will be stocking all the new 2017 Papo figures throughout the year. So without further ado guys, let's dive into the review. Before we take a closer look at the figure, here are a few quick facts about Polacanthus itself. Polacanthus foxii means many spikes. It was a species of ankylosaur that lived in the Cretaceous period of what is now the United Kingdom. Polacanthus was an average-sized herbivore, reaching lengths of about 13 feet long. Several specimens of individuals have been unearthed, but only the rear part of the animal has been well preserved. The rear included a large shield that covered the animal's hips and sacrum, and spikes covering most of the body would have helped Polacanthus defend itself against attacking predators, such as Neovenator and Eotyrannus. So without further ado guys, let's start taking a closer look at this awesome armored herbivore. So here is the 2017 Papo Polacanthus. I must say the first images of this figure really made it not so appealing to me. It looked like the Polacanthus had a somewhat awkward shade of a bright purple color, and it didn't look too detailed. But having this figure in hand now after seeing some more images of it online, all I can say is that the promotional images from Papo did not really do it justice. For first impressions, this figure is beautifully done. Detail-wise, this Polacanthus is gorgeous. All of the tiny scales across the sculpt have been individually done with care, and I love the larger scales sculpted out on the shield above the hips. These spines are beautifully done as well down the entire body, although a couple of mine have been slightly warped on the tail, which doesn't distract too much from the sculpt in my opinion. For being so small, the head on this figure is beautifully done. You can see the eye has been painted in a nice orange color, and the scaling is done really nicely on the entire head. Although hard to see in there, the interior of the mouth has been sculpted and painted, and I really like the nice details around the mouth, including the nicely sculpted nostrils there. Looking at the head sculpt straight on, I must say this has to be the cutest Polacanthus I've ever seen. I mean, who could say no to that adorable face? The toned musculature in the legs is done really nicely as well. The tensing muscles really give the effect that this animal is large, and the limbs of course are carrying that weight. I also like all of the wrinkles in the skin on the lower body. It really helps give a natural look to this Polacanthus. The color scheme on this model is really nicely done. Like I said earlier in the first promotional images of this figure, the shade of purple looked a bit awkward to me the more I looked at it, but with this figure in hand, I think it works out great. The colors here are unique but naturalistic at the same time, with the dark purple body and the dark yellow underbelly, and I really like that Papo is exploring new color schemes with their latest releases. As far as the pose goes on this figure, it's very simple. You can see the Polacanthus appears to be calling out maybe a warning call that there is a predator nearby, holding its head up high in an alert position. I do also really like the posing of the tail on this figure as well. It has a really nice natural flow to it. Alright, so for my overall thoughts on this figure, I think it's fantastic. I love the sculpt, I love the details, I love the color scheme, and another thing I really like is the scale this figure is in. I must say that Polacanthus is quite a surprising species for Papo to make into figure form, and I would love to see more figures from them of lesser known dinosaurs and prehistoric animals. Although this Polacanthus doesn't seem to be getting a lot of attention alongside Papo's other releases this year, I highly recommend picking this guy up. It's a wonderful little figure full of detail and personality, and I think it adds a lot of charm to my collection. So great job Papo, you've done fantastic work here recreating the Polacanthus. So you're probably wondering just how big this figure is, so Marvin, bring out the ruler. Thank you, Marvin. Alright, we've got a trusty flexi ruler now, so let's give this Polacanthus a measure. So in terms of the length from the tip of the tail all the way to the tip of the snout, we are looking at about 7 inches, and in terms of the height at the highest point, which is the top of the head there, we are looking at about 2 inches. For comparison, here is the 2017 Papo Polacanthus next to the Papo Baryonyx. If you want to see the review for this figure, link will be down below in the description. These two dinosaurs are from the Wessex Formation in England, and although out of scale, I think they look quite nice next to each other. So make sure you guys go check out Papo's Baryonyx, it's a cool Spinosaurid figure. Up next for comparison, here's the 2017 Papo Polacanthus next to the Safari Limited Sauropelta. If you want to see the review for this figure, link will be down below in the description. These two figures actually scale up to each other really nicely, and they have very similar details, and I think they look great on display with each other. So make sure you guys go check out Safari Limited Sauropelta, it's an awesome figure. And finally for comparison, here is the 2017 Papo Polacanthus next to the 2017 Papo Ceratosaurus. We just recently reviewed this new figure on the channel, so if you want to see the review, link will be down below in the description. These two new releases from Papo look fantastic on display, and they scale up to each other quite nicely as well. So make sure you guys go check out Papo's brand new Ceratosaurus, it's a truly beautiful figure. Well, there we go, guys. That was today's look at the 2017 Papo Polacanthus. I think this little figure is really nicely done. It has spectacular details and it has a lot of personality as well. So I definitely recommend adding it to your collection. So if you guys want to get this figure for yourself, head on over to www.everythingdinosaur.com. They will be stocking all the new 2017 Papo figures throughout the year, and they provide wonderful service. So anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. Also leave a comment telling me what you think of this new model. So thank you so much guys for watching, and as always I will see you in my next video. Take care and bye bye.